Epi in.
All right, we're gonna try again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
Okay, listen for breath sounds. Okay.
I'm sorry, Phyllis. I never should have dragged you into this.
Dad?
Okay.
Elias? Elias?
Hey, Dad.
Okay.
Oh, my baby. What are you doing here?
Heard you calling me.
You heard me?
Something real bad happened, didn't it? That's why you needed me.
I cannot believe you started without me.
Hey, beautiful. I'd hug you, but I'm.
But what?
Oh, look at me, I'm all sweaty.
I love it. You're all sweaty.
Put that in the memory bank.
Please do. What? Don't tell me that you're a little shy with public displays of affection.
Me shy?
Yeah, well, what was I thinking?
Come here. I would be delighted to be affectionate with you anytime, any place, anywhere. And if anyone notices, they can just think that how did that jerk Baldwin land such an amazing woman?
You know, it's funny, because I don't remember you being modest.
Well, it seems like a little self-laceration is in these days.
What's going on? Is it Kevin?
You know, I wonder if we'll ever have a date where my brother isn't the main topic of conversation.
Yeah, I hear you, but is he in trouble?
Trouble, no. But once again, his problems are becoming mine.
Baby, you're so fine.
Wait, Alex. I need air. Oh, God. Everything is spinning.
Trust me, everything's gonna be good. Only problem is, you won't remember any of it. Lily? Are you okay?
Hello.
Hi.
Where have you been? Obviously, you went to see Ashley.
Yeah. I did.
How is she?
The end of her marriage is taking a serious toll on her. And I'm very concerned.
What does that mean? You're gonna start spending more time with her?
You know that she and I share a special bond because of Abby. What I'm about to say now sounds awfully self-serving, but I had no idea how deep her feelings were for me.
Victor, I told you she wanted you back.
You're right.
So what does she want to do now? Ride off into the sunset with you? Is that about sum it up?
I didn't know you were here. I left some files. You talked to Victor? I guess it didn't go as you expected. Hurts, doesn't it? When you base your life on an assumption that turns out to be false.
Yep, it does.
It's amazing how you can convince yourself someone's in love with you when they're not.
Does it accomplish anything by making me feel worse?
Newman's good at crushing people, isn't he, Ash?
I brought this on myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely did.
I had to be honest. I was driving myself crazy with all the lies. I thought that the truth would solve all my problems. Instead, I've lost everything.
Hey, Nicholas, I'm glad I ran into you.
Hey, Jack.
Cranberry juice.
Just came in for a late workout.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, did you get a chance to talk to anyone at Jabot about hiring Sharon?
I did. I'm afraid I don't have good news on that front.
Really?
Yeah, I have a buddy over in finance. I got him to take a little look at the current budget, and not only have they killed the men's line, it looks like they're laying off about 20% of their workforce.
Ouch. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Jabot is going to be running lean and mean for the next year. Of course, that changes.
And then they're going to rehire the layoffs.
Exactly. Which is a shame. I think Sharon would be a great spokesperson for Jabot's products.
Or maybe sometime in the future.
Yeah. You do know this is a dollars and cents decision. I would happily go to bat for your wife if Jabot could afford it.
Right. Well, I have an idea.
So what can I do?
How's your right cross?
My what?
Well, apparently my beloved younger brother has challenged me to a duel, a fight, if you will. over you.
Oh, right. You mean like Pistols at Dawn? And...
He's deadly serious. You know how creative he can be.
Well, I know he was unhappy when he heard about us, but I thought he was handling it.
He was putting up a good front. Lauren, I was really proud of him. You know, I thought he was finally acting like a grown-up, but he's still the same childish, immature Kevin. His idea of conflict resolution is to lash out again, you know, make the other guy pay.
You're not planning on fighting him, are you?
Kevin. Sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I was sitting over there and I saw that you looked a little freaked and it got me worried.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
You sure about that? I know you pretty well, remember? I can tell when you're upset. Something's up.
My history teacher always says that those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. And that's definitely me.
How so?
Just after everything that happened between you and me, I made a decision. You know, to start fresh and stop obsessing about the past.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, well, except the very next time some guy paid me a little attention, I fell for a stupid act without a second thought.
You're talking about Alex?
I can't get these horrible memories out of my head. I mean, how could I have been so stupid?
What Ashley said, word for word, is not important.
But she was hoping that you would leave me.
Just drop it, darling. It's not important.
She actually said that, didn't she? She wanted you to end our marriage. I just can't believe that. Assuming that you have been pining for her all these years, you just were waiting for a chance to get rid of me?
She didn't put it in those words.
I don't care what words she used. The facts, they speak for themselves. I'm going to go see her right now.
No, you will not.
Why not?
Because telling a person that you don't feel about them the way they feel about you is not an easy thing to do, all right? It's already hurting enough from my rejection. Don't go twisting the knife.
Your rejection?
Don't you understand that you're the love of my life? They'll never change, all right? But she's hurting right now. And obviously I feel badly about that because I can't support her in any way.
Ash, you've been acting like you were the center of the universe. It was only a matter of time before you got burned.
Do you know that I really wanted us to work?
Wanting things to be a certain way doesn't mean they will be.
Yeah, well, I realize that now. If I could live the last year over again, I would.
All right, look. Let's not rehash it. Your feelings for Newman have always been obvious.
So have my feelings for you.
Yeah, but they weren't enough, were they? And what's done is done.
That sounds so final.
It is final. I'm moving on with my life, and I suggest you do the same.
You know, you say that so casually. Is it really that easy for you?
Easy? This is the hardest thing I have ever had to do. But living in the past gets you nowhere. And maybe now you finally understand that.
can find me an ER. Thanks.
Liv, I came as quick as I could. Is there any hope?
It'll take a miracle. That's why I called you, honey. I knew how close you were to the man.
I knew. I sensed something was wrong with this man the last time I saw him, but I never imagined it would end like this. This is unbelievable.
Well, nobody expects a tragedy like this to happen to anybody they know.
Not someone like Damon Porter. He is one of the most peaceful people I had ever met. I never would have imagined that he was so filled with rage.
He must have kept it bottled up inside.
But to meet this kind of violent Anne, you know, this tells me that this world is out of whack.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe this. Daniel, he's in there. He's dying. This man is dying.
You know, sometimes things just happen, you know, they can't be explained.
Oh, I can explain this. Oh, I can explain this one.
Someday you'll tell me, you know, not now, but...
No, I'll tell you. Damon had a son. And if you would have lived, he would have been your age.
What do you mean if you would have lived?
He died as a child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Of course not. That's why he was so hard on you. You reminded him of his son.
I don't know, maybe if I had known, maybe I would have treated him a little bit differently.
Yeah, maybe you would have. If I would have known it would turn out like this, I would have done a lot of things differently, believe me.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, what's your idea? Let's hear it.
Let's say that Jabot hires Sharon. Only I cover her salary personally under the table.
You want this that badly?
I think Sharon really needs it.
Nick, I don't know.
Look, Sharon's new to the game. She wouldn't expect top dollar. In the meantime, she'd be doing something worthwhile. You have no idea what this would do for her
You
self-esteem.
do realize, don't you, this could backfire. She'd be mighty upset if she found out you were footing the bill.
Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. If you make this happen, I'm gonna owe you one.
I gotta ask this one more time. Are you sure this is worth the risk?
I can't believe you're going along with this.
Kevin will not take no for an answer.
Michael, it takes two to have a fight.
That's exactly what I said to him. You do want me to walk away from this?
Yes. I mean, what's it going to prove, the two of you trying to pummel each other? It's not going to help his problem with you being involved with me.
Kevin is angry. He wants to vent. He wants to be open and above board and violent, apparently.
But this isn't the way. I mean, you're so much bigger than him. You could hurt him.
I have no intention of hurting my little brother.
Yeah, what about his pride?
Look, Lauren, you know Kevin. You know that when he makes up his mind to do something, he does it. And unfortunately, he is determined to strike back at me. If I don't face him, he'll come at me anyway, and I'd rather be prepared. And of course, I will continue to try and talk him out of it.
And if you can't?
I have to keep trying. I don't want this to happen. God knows it's the last thing I want, but I may have no choice in the matter.
Yeah, you have to put that whole situation out of your mind.
I can't. I can't just forget what happened to me.
Is it okay if I sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Have you talked to your parents about this?
No. They would freak out.
Well, when I try not to think about something, it's all I can think about. The key is to trick yourself. Think about something else in its place.
Believe me, I've tried. I focus on school and I hang out with my friends. But whenever I'm alone, I remember all over again. I've even had nightmares about Alex coming back to finish what he started.
That isn't going to happen. I promise you, he will never bother you again.
How can you say that, though? You don't know.
Look, he's got to know that the cops are looking for him. The minute that slimeball came anywhere near you, he'd be arrested.
You think?
Absolutely. The police will protect you.
Yeah, they didn't protect me before.
You mean with me? Look, Lily, I know that I've said this before. I am so sorry for what I did to you. I was messed up then, But I'm better now.
I think you are too. I guess you kind of made up for things by saving me. God, I should have known Alex was a snake from the moment I met him. I'm so stupid.
All right, stop it. Stop putting yourself down, all right? The guy was smooth. You couldn't have known that.
Why do all the creeps go after me? Tell me the truth, Kevin. Out of all the girls in the world, why did you pick me to be your victim?
Mom, there's nothing you can do.
No, don't leave us. Damon!
Okay? All right, give me the endotracheal tube. Okay?
Phyllis, my precious girl, I am so sorry. I don't know, but I think this is how it's supposed to be.
No, Dad. It isn't.
Elias, what do you mean? Aren't you here to take me with you?
No. I came because I thought you needed me.
I do need you. God, I need you desperately. I've needed you since the day you left me.
It wasn't your fault that I died.
I couldn't help you. I couldn't save you. I'm supposed to be your protector.
You were. You always were.
Until that day.
I don't blame you. I never blamed you. And Dad, you shouldn't blame yourself.
Another milligram of epi.
Doctor, we got V-fib.
All right, defibrillator pads. Okay, charge it up. Clear.
You're so cold.
What do you want, my sympathy? I told Newman what you wanted. He didn't believe me.
You discussed me with Victor.
He sought me out, not the other way around. And I'll tell you exactly what I told him. I've washed my hands of you. Of course, he didn't believe me. In fact, he actually asked me to help him make you the strong, independent woman he once knew. And that's just like him, isn't it? Wanting other people to mop up his messes.
Don't blame him. I am responsible for this entire situation.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to argue with that. Your little secret ruined our family. Ruined everything I thought we had. And that doesn't mean I'm letting Newman off the hook either. He led you on for months, dropping little hints here and there.
You think he manipulated me?
You saw what you wanted to see, Ash.
Well, sometimes you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone.
Come on, Ash. I was never really more than a stand-in for Newman, was I?
Please believe me when I tell you that I spent some of the happiest moments of my life with you, Brad. If I could turn back the clock, I would. I know what I've lost. I sacrificed my family for a fantasy.
What are you saying, Ash? You wish you could have me back?
Lily, this is not some horrible pattern that you are going to keep repeating for the rest of your life. Okay? It was a coincidence.
I'm 16, Kevin. It's happened twice already. 3 strikes and you're out, right? Isn't that what they say? What if the next time is even worse?
There isn't going to be a next time, okay? Every guy you meet is not going to be a jerk.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
Look, Alex didn't know anything about you, all right? You know why he picked you? He picked you because you were the prettiest girl there. That's why I was interested. Because you're beautiful and you're sweet.
No, you mean stupid and naive.
I would hate to think that I was responsible for making you so bitter.
You have no idea what it was like. Being trapped in that elevator with that creep grabbing at me. I wanted to push him away or punch him, but I couldn't move. My muscles wouldn't work. I was so scared. I never want to feel that way again. Never.
I know how that feels. You know, to be weak and afraid. Look, if I have anything to do with it, you will never feel that way again, okay?
You know, for such a long time, I was so mad that you weren't charged for what you did to me. But I guess that if you were locked up, then you wouldn't have been able to save me from Alex. I guess everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
Maybe.
Maybe I should probably go home. Thank you for letting me vent.
Anytime.
still want to know what you meant. What kind of support? The kind that only a husband can provide?
Darling, you know that Ashley and I have always had a special relationship.
Yeah, but can you continue that knowing how she feels about you?
All I'm asking of you is that you be the bigger person right now and go easy on her.
When you are so concerned about how my actions affect Ashley, what about how her actions affect us?
I know.
Well, she has destroyed a lot of lives. Ours, Brad's, Abby's. I think that it's time that she learned something
Can
about
we please not talk
consequences.
about this anymore? Must we rehash everything right now? I'm aware of everything, okay? It's not easy right now. Don't you know I love you?
I love you. I love you so much.
I know it's too late for us. Do I wish things could be different? Of course I do. But I know they can't be.
For what it's worth, I wish things could be different too. If for no other reason than Abby.
Oh, God.
He's going to be devastated.
I don't know how I'm gonna find the words to tell her, Brad. I don't know if I have a heart for it.
We can't pretend anymore, Ash. Things are the way they are.
Just please, you promise me that you're gonna be there for her, please.
Nothing would ever keep me away.
Okay.
Look, there are going to have to be some decisions made in the next few weeks. And I just want you to know that I have no intention of making things ugly. I want this to be as quick and painless as possible.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You were a good husband, Brad. You were a wonderful husband and a wonderful father.
I better get going. I'll talk to you soon.
Dad, it's not over. It doesn't have to be for you.
To be with you, to walk with you, talk to you, hear you laugh. I do nothing but dream about you, Elias.
But you have so much to live for.
Do I? I've done nothing but think about you since the day you died. You and how unfair it was to lose you. I've been so angry. I've been so full of hate.
It's time to let that go. It's bad to hate. And you told me that.
Yeah, I did. That day, just before it happened.
She doesn't want you to go.
I know.
She cares about you.
And I care so much about her. But I don't want to leave you. I do not want to lose you again.
Oh, Dad. You'll never lose me. I'll always be with you. Right here. I love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad.
I love you, Elias. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Clear.
I'll always be with you, Daddy. You're my hero, my hero, my hero, my hero. It's time to live. I love you. I love you. I love you.
You got a rhythm. He's got a pulse.
All right, check the blood pressure. You gotta take the arm. Let's go. Hook up the ambo bag. Release the gurney. Hook up the oxygen. Get the IV pulse. Get the blood hanging.
You got it. Let's go, man.
All right, let's move, guys.
Surgeons are ready.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
You did a really lousy thing, and you're going to get what you deserve. I'm going to give it to you.
Ron, there are a lot of people willing to help you.
I've heard that line before. Right about the time when people say goodbye.
Country music's biggest night is coming to CBS, the Country Music Association Awards. Join superstars Tim McGraw, Gretchen Wilson, Faith Hill, Rascal Flatts, Keith Urban.
Yours truly, Brooks and Dunn, and Shania Twain.
Plus more, the CMA Awards, Tuesday, live on CBS.